5-star minimum or 4 stars away from getting in that ass like an enema. You can't kick it cause you're no friend of her. Less than 3 stars with balls, you best prepare for war. Cause the second star takes what's yours. While the first star stay patrolling the yard like a guard dog. Gunshots pop off, niggas drop like flies when they hit the floor. I puts in work for what it's worth. Fucking with me, we'll get that ass in the dirt. With murder, you bet not flirt, nor be attracted. I'm sexually non-active with niggas that be acting plastic. Fake faggot ass bastards. Don't want no pussy cause you're too busy feeding for the asses. That straight shit doo-doo blasting, acting all masculine. But who's the real bitch? All my real niggas gon' feel this. Neighborhood bitch, I spit in high pitch. On some real shit, I give a fuck less what these niggas think. I give a fuck less what these niggas think about a bitch. I could give fuck less about what a nigga think about a bitch. I could give a fuck less what a nigga think about a bitch.
Really know you?
No, people don't really know me, and that's by design.
Who is this person, the Sean Combs, that we don't know?
We have yet to find out.
Right.
You have to come along for the ride. You have to come. I mean, that's the whole part of the journey. That's the whole part of entertainment. I mean, you don't rock with a brother for like going on 20 years and stop now. You got to see this movie all the way through, baby. Believe me, I got an action-packed ending for you.
What? That's weird.
An action-packed ending, huh?
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Action-packed.
784 male-shaped toys. Do you have any idea what that looks like? Well, I'm going to show you because that's apparently how many of those they pulled out of the raid, no pun intended, on Diddy's house when they also found the 1,000 bottles.
Wow, that's crazy.
They found all of these and they're like,
that is
photo
so
op.
crazy.
And
I didn't know it was 1,000, y'all.
feel like this guy and this guy are doing their best to not crack a smile. And look, the situation's not funny. It really is quite serious. But this...
Look, nah, that 700 and something male-shaped toys is hilarious. That's funny. What he was doing with it wasn't funny, I'm sure, but...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Oh my God, nah, hold on, y'all. Somebody said something in the comment of this video. That's sick, man. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Yo,
that's
P.
funny as
was
hell.
so excited to get them daggone smacked on the back of his head.
Yeah.
He stood on his tippy toes. Y'all look down below. This man actually got up on his tippy toes for this.
Oh wow. He's stupid.
Y'all, now we got Kevin Hart at the Diddy party. Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Trey's up here, the fam's up here. You know,
That's
when
the
you
test.
gotta see
The
like
one
we got
thing-
bosses, which as you see is female friendly. We got a ladies and female.
Yeah, female friendly.
That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping the tongue myself. You know, once everybody.
Somebody said.
You can say he
You mean
wasn't.
the baby oil calf?
Once everybody gets out, you know, just me and the lady. This is my thing. I'm used to this type of thing. You know, doing what I do best.
Wow. Caught her on fire.
This woman here ain't got caught on fire. Kevin's stupid. Did Kevin catch that?
Fire.
Hey, look, because of that oil, man, that daggone baby oil is flammable.
Fire.
The P. Diddy case is about to bring down the entire rap and entertainment industry and expose some of the deepest, darkest secrets to celebrities you never saw coming. It's just been confirmed by prosecutors and Fox News that when the police raided Diddy's house, they actually found years of footage regarding Diddy's freak-off parties and sessions, with many celebrities being in these videos and spotted.
Diddy filmed the freak-offs, so he had the video for blackmail. Diddy's freak-offs have been going on for 15 years. That's a lot of tapes. The feds had their hands on all of them. They raided 2 of his homes earlier this year and walked out with his computers. They also seized freak-offs. Diddy's freak-offs were an open...
Yo, is it just me or did they cut off the freak-off supply part that we just heard in the last video? Oh, they cut it out.
open secret for insiders. Everybody knew about him. Nobody tried to stop him. This is a lot bigger than Diddy. You can't get away with 15 years of freak-offs without a little help. Did other music moguls get in on Diddy's action? Diddy's the one taking the hit. But this is just the tip of the iceberg.
And this isn't the first time that we are hearing this, because a few months ago, P. Diddy's bodyguard actually came out to say that it is confirmed that P. Diddy has tapes of him doing inappropriate things with politicians, princes, and celebrities and actors.
I don't think it's only celebrities going to be shook. He had politicians in there. He had princes in there. He also had a couple of preachers in there.
Stop it, Gene. Stop it.
Well, my personal opinion that if Lil Rob could be trusted and his statements are true, they got him. They got tapes and stuff.
One of the easiest ways that P. Diddy was able to get away with this and do whatever he wanted to so many celebrities was actually by blackmailing them with money, and this was explained by Cat Williams.
Gonna turn down $50 million. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you. Because P. Diddy be wanting to body. And you gotta tell him no.
You got to tell him no.
I did.
No.
I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Of all the charges that Diddy is getting hit with,
cannot
he is looking
play
at life
with
in
my
prison. And the
booty
biggest question
hole.
now is that, is he going to just serve that sentence, or is he going to end up taking a plea and ratting out everybody else that took part in these parties? If Diddy rats out whoever else was at this party, it is going to be over for their entire career, because this is actually a clip in 2002 of Diddy describing how his parties are, and this is absolutely disgusting and disturbing.
Okay. Now, we need alcohols. Right. Alcohols. Right.
Alcohol.
Alcohols. Right. Just
Like a whole lot of alcohol.
You need the booze. You need
You need the booze and the ladies.
for watering plants. No, I don't know if you guys have noticed this. Like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so
Water,
if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave. Right. Gotta keep them there. Right. You need locks on the doors.
Locks in the doors.
This is sounding kind of dangerous now. It's a little kinky, but broccoli, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. 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 You mean that physically the place has to be hot? You don't have no air conditioning. No air conditioning. Why is that? Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat. That just sounds disgusting.
Oh, disgusting is what he likes.
Gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
These are some photos that have just resurfaced back in the 90s of P. Diddy having his parties on a 150-foot giant bed. And as you can see right here, some of the people that took part at this party specifically was Dame Dash, Aaliyah, Jennifer Lopez, Jay-Z. And now, while these people aren't confirmed to be doing what Diddy is getting accused of now, this is not a good look. Right now, it is just a matter of time before these tapes come out to the public and we get confirmations of who was taking part with Diddy, or Diddy just exposes the people that he was doing these things with. So it is a ticking time bomb before a culture shift is about to happen in every single aspect of the entertainment world we've ever seen, and it's actually going to be insane.
Nah, that part about the heat is crazy. You can't just casually say some mess like that and not mean it. Talk about the heat activates the alcohol quicker and you start to build up a little sweat. Nah, see, that's why I don't even drink. You can't get me.
The nigga Pop was like, it's like, when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like, we can just hang out. Nigga, we gotta kick it. Yo, why don't we, like, go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just done? I got the fuck away from him, because I was like, this nigga, this nigga just tell me he taking me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But there's just a little fruit pile. See these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there. You should sit out there for no reason. If you don't see accident pictures, it'd be like kissing niggas. Like, that doesn't happen by accident.
Yo, 50 said he's a fruit pop. That's crazy.
I just had a question. I'm just trying to tell all these podcasts I just trying to come up, like, where do you think they gotta go to? From your point of view, you know what I'm saying? What is the best advice you could give them? Because I be telling them, like, my best advice is they gotta do it their whole new way, a different way, like they from another planet. But coming from you, coming from the man of men right now, Tell him something good.
I mean, first of all, you want to stay away from me, Diddy popping motherfuckers. You motherfuckers dancing all on motherfucking stage and shit. They want your ass. You call them astronauts. So be afraid. Be very afraid.
You really ain't built for the game.
Or something.
Something like that.
Don't be trying to be famous or you gonna run into a motherfucker like that.
Yo, did he really say that? He did. I don't think those were the words that came out of his mouth. Who made this video?
Going to a Diddy party, all the waitresses topless. They serving you, everybody topless, you feel me? Like, he got dancers in cages, people walking around with lions on tigers on leashes. I've seen this with my own 2 eyes, see what I'm saying? And it was getting so weird in the party, I'm like, man, Bobby Valentino was the person I was bodyguarding there. You see what I'm saying? He tell me, I done got so much pussy before, you know, pussy don't even really excite me.
Mm.
Whoa. I'm like, what you mean?
Whoa.
But he there.
That's what he said.
What you mean?
That's what he said.
On bro, folks grave. I said, what you mean?
Ooh,
so he got 2 girls with him. So I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, hold on. These might not be normal girls. Hold up. Now he say, man, take my girl to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. We walk into the bathroom. You feel me? She go into the men's bathroom.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That's not all the way crazy because it's one bathroom packed, you feel me? People might do that. You know what I'm saying? So people start swarming the door. So I step inside the bathroom door. She's standing at the urinal.
Whoa.
Dress lifted up. I'm like, damn. Okay, that's how they coming. But here's another thing though. Like I bodyguarded this guy who was a pimp before, and he told me, he said, look, if a man have too much of one thing, he start trying other things. So as soon as I heard that, I went celibate for like 2 years. And in the music industry, you see a lot of things that's evil.
Oh God.
And they'll tell you crazy because you don't agree with it.
Yeah, because you don't get something like that.
How many times do we got to hear people say that? In the music industry, you will see a lot of things that's evil. They're seeing actual demonic stuff in the industry, but being told they're crazy for speaking on it.
And what was your actual interactions with Diddy like?
So my interactions with him was this. He had an appearance at this club called The Vibe in Chicago on Kingsbury when it was open. I was head of security at this club. So after that club closed, after the night was over, he have an after party. So the manager of the club said, I need you to come with me to the after party. So me and my other homie, we go to the after party. When we get to the after party, bro, like, it was a lot of females in there who stand up when they use the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? So,
I'm sorry, bro, but them ain't females.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, man, like, this kind of wild on, bro. Like, this how y'all come. If this how y'all live, it's how y'all live. But they want to keep it a secret. He real touchy-feely too. Like, he grabbed this other guy, by his neck. Grabbed him by his neck and was like, do you have love in your heart, young man? You want to be a roach? Or you want to walk with God? I'm looking like, you gonna let him grab you like that?
You just gonna let him.
But then, you know, he be on some tough guy shit too. So I guess he a tough cake toucher. Did you see? So, you know, like they'll have a dude come out with the paper, sign an NDA. No, I'm going to the car, bro. I'm good. I'm not signing no NDA. I'm going to the car. I'm good.
And that's why he's saying the stuff that he's saying now.
Seeing that, bro. So seeing all this coming to news, people was telling me I was crazy. Said I was a hater. Hating on what? I don't want to party with the girls with the third leg, but I'm good.
What do you think about them accusing Diddy of having cameras in his house so he could record celebrities and politicians and use it as blackmail?
So I firmly believe that's true because in that sector of people, a lot of them practice Scientology. And Scientology, that was their thing. They would get people in compromising positions. They'll hold that footage over their head and get them to agree to things. Like, you know, if you see somebody with the chain on, with that little vial of blood on
Yeah, I'm kind of lost on what he's talking about. Um, I don't really know nothing about the Scientologist thing, but let's just hear what they're talking about, okay?
To the New York Post and attempted to explain why the disgraced music mogul had so much baby oil seized by authorities. First, he denies that it was 1,000 bottles. And secondly, let me show you the explanation that this attorney gave to the Post and share with you why this man is going to lose in court.
Good. How do you explain the baby oil and the lubricants? 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. I mean, there's a Costco right down the street. You know, I think Americans buy in bulk, as we know. And you know, this is consensual adults doing what consensual adults do. You know, we can't get so puritanical in this country to think that somehow sex is a bad thing. Because
did this man say people buy in bulk? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did he? If this is the folks that you got defending you, you about to lose this case, bro. You about to lose this case.
If it was, there'd be no more people.
If Diddy's defense is going to be built.
Yeah, that's wow. That's real wow. I don't understand. I don't understand. That's really wow.
Diddy, game over. It was not consensual. We all know that. But I do respect cost cutting. I do respect saving some money and buying in bulk. I'm a fan of Costco too. And Diddy's attorney says that he's in good spirits. He's not down and about and sadsies and on unalive watch. He might be, but no need to worry. This is what his attorney says.
And it's about almost 3 o'clock now. He's just laser focused. He's engaged. He's helpful. He's confident. You know, we're going through our defense as we do every day. And his spirits are relatively good.
How do you?
Game over, R. Kelly. I mean, Diddy.
Very, very, very weird, awkward. So, you know how that stuff goes. It's like everybody's doing their own little thing on what they think about what's going on. So we're just going through each little video. All right, let's see what else they got. Let's see what else.
Happened with Tupac, P. Diddy, and Biggie was because this is not coming from me. P. Diddy was lovers with Tupac. What? No. Why does P. Diddy have a tattoo of Tupac on his chest? He does? It's wild. Theory goes that there was a falling out 3 days after Tupac died. Here, let me just play the video for you. The love triangle.
A tattoo of Tupac's skull over his heart.
All the people in the industry know at one time, Pac and Puff was like this.
Crazy.
Puff had an obsession with him for whatever reason it was.
Puff and Tupac was like a couple.
Whenever they may have ball swingers, it came to the point where him and Pac wasn't cool no more at all.
Here's Combs and Tupac at Sean Combs' birthday party.
A Diddy party.
This is the last time the two would be seen in public together. Something
hell
happened
no.
between them that night that ended
They
their
fucking
relationship.
around.
Did Tupac
they
break
playing.
up with Diddy on Diddy's birthday? Well,
No,
less than a
they're
month later,
playing.
Tupac would be shot
A month
by
later.
his associate.
Oh my goodness.
Wait.
You're saying what?
Did Tupac break up with Diddy on Diddy's birthday?
No.
And that's why Diddy got mad and had him taken out. Look,
No.
alleged. That's crazy.
No, that's crazy.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie.
It's
I had like 15 encounters, and I heard
that one
lots
before.
of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with people and stuff, and I was like a sex slave. Okay, for them that's what I was. That's all. All right. I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued them for the herpes and won. But they did. Mark Gellerboss and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible, I threw everything out, it's possible I can produce a copy.
Wow. All right. So from my understanding, this video here happened back in like 2018. And when it happened, everybody said that this man was lying. Fast forward to today, the stuff that Cassie put out in regards to what Diddy did to her aligns with what this man is talking about here. Allegedly, when he went in to do this interrogation or whatever, they didn't ask him nothing about Diddy. This man was just so distraught that this is information that he decided he wanted to provide. Man.
It's been long suspected since it happened, since she died in, I would say, rather mysterious circumstances, that Diddy had something to do with the death of his ex-partner and the mother to his children, a woman named Kim Porter.
Everybody has always thought that.
Now, what happened was she mysteriously died of pneumonia at the age of 47. Not the typical way that a 47-year-old goes out, especially just when they are about to publish a tell-all book on their very famous ex, Diddy. That's what happened to Kim. She died of pneumonia at the age of 47 years old. Well, guess what? It was just announced yesterday that Kim Porter's book is being published. It's a 60-page book entitled Kim's Lost Words. It claims to be a collection of the diaries of Kim Porter, the mother of Diddy's children, and it was leaked by her friends. In the book, Porter allegedly recounts discovering and making copies of the tapes that Diddy made of himself having with young boys that he was managing, including an alleged tape involving an 18-year-old pop star who went on to become a household name. So this is getting very interesting. And what has come on the heels of this is people unearthing videos of Justin Bieber at Diddy parties. Now, Justin Bieber was obviously extremely young when he entered the industry, extremely innocent when he entered the industry, an industry that he did not quite understand as a boy who just knew how to sing and play the guitar and just did both of those things on YouTube. And then he was scooped up, and suddenly he was a part of people like Diddy going after him and saying, hey man, why don't you pick up my phone calls? There's actually a video of that. Diddy and Justin Bieber looks to be like 15 years old.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so. Right. Okay. My number?
Yeah. The next thing we know.
That was hard to watch. That was hard to look at. You could tell Bieber was so uncomfortable. You got Diddy who gonna press him. You got the cameras right there in his face. He didn't want to give that man his number.
Oh, Justin is at Diddy's parties. And in this one video, it looks like whatever Justin is doing, and I'm not going to show it out of just respect for the fact that I truly believe that Justin Bieber is a victim. But whatever he is doing in this video with Trey Songz and Odell Beckham Jr. looks highly suspicious. I can show you a still from that video because I think the relevant part is Justin Bieber is not sober. He is clearly very heavily under the influence at this party. And if you remember that lawsuit that the producer Rodney dropped against Diddy, he said that unbeknownst to all of these people, they were being drugged. And once they're drugged, they do very vulnerable things. It has long been suspected that the person that we people are now putting the dots together in Kim Porter's allegations that Diddy had under his thumb was Justin Bieber, and that he may have done some inappropriate things with him. And what I will say is that this very much fits the narrative. Wow. You know, we saw tons of videos of Justin Bieber. When he got together with Hailey, he was crying a lot, like a lot outside of churches. He was finding his way back to God, but he was having a lot of emotional breakdowns. And what I sensed from those public emotional breakdowns, and only public obviously because the press was following him, was that he was coming to terms with the fact that he had been engaged in darkness unwillingly. Yeah. And Justin Bieber probably has a lot of shame about that. He probably feels shame, first and foremost, as a man, as a husband, and as someone who has successfully created a new life for himself with his wife, Hailey Bieber. And so what I want to say to Justin Bieber and to everybody that's following the situation is that Justin Bieber is a victim. I was horrified when I saw this, not because of the idea that Justin Bieber would be engaged in these sorts of things at these parties, but because I understood that this was a kid who was intentionally targeted by Diddy, as the videos show, told that he wants to party with him. He makes it clear that Diddy is trying to contact him through people, and then he finally subjects himself and agrees to give his number. And then we saw an entirely different Justin Bieber. We saw Justin Bieber who was always wearing sunglasses, who was partying, who was very obviously involved in drugs. He spoke at length about his addiction. And Justin Bieber didn't do that to himself. Like I said, Justin Bieber was, in my view, a child victim. And as these videos are circulating on the internet, I want to make sure people remember that and give him the grace as someone who has somehow survived this, turned to family, turned to faith, and is still very much struggling with all of this. For people to give him the grace and the courage and the prayers to hopefully one day find within himself the strength to speak out about what happened.
Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old.
Hold on. I shouldn't be laughing right now, but did you see the look on Bieber's face when he said that? You're like, what you mean you can't disclose the information? Look.
That's gonna cut it. That is going to cut it. Thank you guys for tuning in to my show. Just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what was going on. You can go check it out on his channel. Yeah, I'm at a loss for words. So, I don't know. I'm just a little. Okay, hold on.
Boy there.
Signing the bad boy.
Here's your icon alert. It's called. Bad boy. Bad boy.
This was a
really
different
sad.
time in the poor young man's life.
That's
He
really
wasn't doing
sad.
well at all. You could tell.
I think that I was just, living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Do you think the person that the you of then was on a path of self-destruction?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would have, for sure, 100%. Yeah. It would have been no bueno. It was...
How the hell he was on a destructive... The fuck?
Being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. People take for granted encounters and I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Do you realize how important your story is? Every time I have a conversation with someone who's been through this unique type of experience, I'm searching for some kind of truth that can help.
I commend you for going there and asking the tough questions and the things that people don't want to talk about, and they don't want to go there because it's revealing, and I want people to take a look at my story, and hopefully my words can make a difference.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you
All right,
doing?
young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
That got me in my face. And I watched Puffy do.
Wait, hold on. Victim of 1999 New York nightclub shooting involved with Diddy. Oh.
Had they taken heed and they knew I wasn't lying, everybody knew I was not lying. But because he had power, prestige, fame, money, and access to the people that have even more power than him, they let him walk. Because their agenda had to be carried out by him. So they let him walk. But guess what? If somebody listened to me, perhaps Cassie would have never had to endure, and all those other people that died under alleged suspicious causes at his hand would not have had to endure if he was held into account for what he did to me 24 years ago. Let me just say something about Shine too, because I said on my TikTok, Shine did not shoot me because he didn't. But Shine is a con artist. Let me just put that right out here now. Everybody's like, oh, we know Shine was innocent. No, you don't know a daggone thing, because he's far from innocent. Shine said vehemently on the Combat Jack podcast, and I have a clip I will send to you. He said, Natanya Rubin is my friend. I'm sorry she got hit. It was foul because we used to go to the studio with her and everything was everything. She my friend. So we don't know if my gun hit her with the ricochet because it was 4 guns in the club. We don't know. But I'm sorry it was her because that's my friend. When you listen back to it, you're going to be awestruck at how almost verbatim I just said that. Trust me, I've played it over in my head 1,000,000 times. It's the number one question I've been asked for 24 years. Did they apologize to you? I'm always awestruck when people ask that. I'm like, apologize? People that's guilty don't apologize.
Always told me we'd be at the parties. He said, you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there. Okay? And when he would say that, I will always remember that Denzel would leave the parties early. And I follow Denzel out. I'm out. You see what I'm saying? Because when you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there, there's nothing wrong with going to the parties. Even Christ party with the sinners, you know what I mean? But when you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there, you able to have your integrity. I meant off screen. It's not what you do on screen. What you do off screen is more important.
That makes so much sense. Denzel was a smart man. He knew better than to stay too dang on long. He learned his lesson from the first time. He was like, oh, this what y'all do? I'm gone. I'm out. You don't got to worry about me signing no NDAs. I ain't going to be here to see nothing.
Mary J. Blige is allegedly on a freak-off tape with Diddy. It's been going around all over TikTok that Mary J. Blige is in a freak-off tape with Diddy, and she's saying that this was her rite of passage. And a lot of people have always wondered about Mary J. Blige, and they feel like she is in on some shit because she has never opened her mouth, and she has been with Diddy since the very beginning. And there are a lot of photos on the internet with Mary J. Blige with Cassie, and as you can see during these photos, Cassie has visible bruises on her body. Now, all this information with Mary J. Blige allegedly being in a freak-off tape with Diddy instantly made me think of Danny Boy. Mary J. Blige slept with a 15-year-old Danny Boy when she was 24 years old, and Danny Boy admitted that Mary J. Blige would fly him out to New York multiple different times.
I'm 15, 16 years old, and she flying me in to see her. And you know what it is when a girl back up on you, you young and shit, and I'm trying
That's a lot to take in. I am just trying to understand all that. But thank you guys for watching. I think I'm going to close this out for tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow.